You know what it is, VIP Saturdays, Superstar J.
It's your homie Great Rizzy.
Man, it's legendary right now, man.
Yo, man, this is like when you go to the cookout and you see the uncle you love. You know what I'm saying? Like you just want to sit down and chop it up with him for like the next 4 or 5 hours and shit.
Then after the 5 hours, you ask him for a check. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, oh, man. Then I'm like, yo, we had a good convo. But we got the legendary E40 in the motherfucking building.
Yeah, man.
What's happening? What's happening, family?
Everything is cool, man. And we got the young. Let's be clear, man.
Yes.
We got the young and Nef up here with us too, man.
Nef, what's up?
What's up?
I can't see Nef, all these goddamn computers in front of me, but we know what's going on right now.
Nef the Pharaoh in here. Nef the Pharaoh.
Nef, what's up, man? What's going on with you?
Man, what's poppin'? It's my first time in New York. I'm loving it.
Welcome.
Yeah? You like the weather? The weather changed. You know when E40 comes, he changed the weather and all that.
I packed the jacket and got outside and it was hot. So
yeah. Now you're from Oakland.
Oh no.
Where you from?
I'm from Vallejo, California.
Okay, so I mean, still kind of in the area,
Bay Area,
Bay Area and stuff. It's similar. The weather right now is kind of similar.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's some crazy shit. You leave out your house, you look at the weather. It says take a jacket, umbrella, all kinds of shit, and you see it's like a beautiful day outside.
Get outside and it's fucking 80 degrees
all day.
We both from Vallejo. I'm from Magazine Street. He from South Vallejo, part of Magazine Street, but we rep the whole V town.
Okay,
you feel me?
Okay.
This is first time out here in New Yeezy. I just want to show him the other side of the game.
That's
you gotta, you know, people out there, you know, it's a Saturday, so you know we got the legendary big homie here. So, you know, sometimes we might not relate what he's saying, but I know what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on though?
Oh, everything's good, man. I can't complain, bro. I thank God for everything. Successful career, still doing it, still on top, doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? And still getting my Gouda, making moves, signing, great talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Future superstars, you feel me?
Most indubitably.
You know, hello. You feel me?
I feel like I gotta get some a pad and pen, man, because I'm in session right now. I want to make sure I'm right next to you, so I want to get everything. I want to go ahead and get these words down.
Man, come on, man. I done entered into, I love rap. I love, I have a passion for rap just as well as a lot of the other greats. But I'm doing one of them situations where I done found a lane where, you understand me, the adult beverage business is one of them ones, you feel me? It's like I'm treating it like independent. I'm there from the formula to the TTB approval to the, you understand me, to the packaging, to the beginning. Like I'm right there. It ain't like, hey man, here's a bottle, you understand me, put your, all you gotta do is just say it, and, tweet it out and say it's yours. No, this is me from the beginning of the thing, you feel me? So you understand me, right now I'm selling wine, you feel me? I'm selling wine and I'm selling adult beverages, but wine, you understand me, I started off with that thing, with Earl Stevens Selections Mango Moscato. You understand me? I call it Mango Scotto. And then we got Earl Stevens Selections Function Red Blend and Earl Stevens Selections Moscato.
Wow.
I also have a RTD, which is a ready to drink premix cocktail drink, rum with natural flavor. And that's my own version of Hurricane up out of New Orleans.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I bottled that thing up. And so I call it Slurricane. 20 years ago, I had a song called, it wasn't just me, it was me, my sister Sugar T, my brother D-Shot, my cousin B Legit, the Click, you understand me, the first family that ever went gold. So 700,000 records through Sick With It Drive Records. Okay, and the song that pushed it was Hurricane. You know what I mean? We had a song called Hurricane. So I made my own premix cocktail drink called Slurricane Hurricane.
Why did I feel that you would come out with a wine?
Well, it makes sense because Northern California.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all know it or not, but Napa is really like some tycoon shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Napa is the 707. Can you say 707 backwards?
707.
There you go.
You learn with E40 right
so
now.
I'm from Vallejo, California, right? That's the same area code, 707. We got the best trees and the best motherfucking grapes. You feel me? So we got the 707 is, you got to understand, it's Humboldt County, the Emerald Triangle. How about that one? Y'all know that one.
It's like I'm sitting in motherfucking class.
This is social studies right now, brother.
It's one of the game guys.
That's one of the game guys, man. I'm one of the game guys. You feel me? And 707, you say that shit backwards. It's 707. So then we got Vallejo, which you step outside of Vallejo, you going to Napa. You feel me? It's Grape Valley. You feel me? So we got two kind of grapes. If you get what I'm saying, we got
the dope,
fruit from the vine.
Okay.
And we got the other thing.
The
other thing. Yeah.
We call it dope, but it's real. You know, it's grass of the earth.
Right. It's
You feel me?
the nature.
So we got wine.
I need a fucking bottle, man.
We got wine, and we got the best. We got the best of both grapes. You feel me? So we got wine as grapes, and we got the other grapes. If you get what I'm saying, that good medicinal.
Well, I get what you're saying. I want to get into a record. Now, I want you to name a legendary record that I can play right now. Dave House, I see you too. That's a homie right there.
From what soil? From what? From my soil?
Yeah, your soil right now. I want to get into a selection of a whole E40. You know, because legendary. You know, people get playlists.
Appreciate you.
You know what I mean? So you name a record that I should get into, like a classic.
One of E40 records?
Yes, one of your soils, an old soil, but it's still new.
Captain Saverhow.
Okay.
There's a lot of y'all out there. This is for you.
Let's get it.
That shit is relevant to this day, and it will be forever.
for real.
Captain
It came out
Saverhow.
today. Captain Simp.
DJ Self VIP Saturdays. It's the homie Great Rizzy.
Superstar J, and we got the big Unk in the building, man. And you put your headphones recording because you might miss something.
Yeah.
Now I want to ask you. Now me and Gray always talk about this, and you probably elaborate. You get a lot of legends, and sometimes rappers that been out for a minute, and they never want to embrace the new talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never get that. I'm like, Jordan couldn't play every day. You know what I mean? To now, if it was a rule that he could play, he probably would still be playing.
Yes, sir.
But they put an NBA draft. But I always respect you because you always jump on records, embrace the new young talent.
Yeah.
And throw your soil on it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I want to ask you what made you say, you know what, I've always got to embrace this type of talent, and sign it.
You know what? The youngsters keep me fresh. You know what I'm saying? I keep the youngsters fresh. Youngsters want to get game from OGs.
So
you
simple.
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I know that's how I was laced and groomed. I wanted to get game from the OGs. It didn't have to be rappers. It could be just the street dude that right there in front of the liquor store that's gamed up but probably fell on hard times but like to drink a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or smoke dope. But I like to listen to them because they got something to say because they was our age. We ain't never been theirs. You feel me?
Definitely.
So... Nah, man, it's Gamed Up University, man. Those who want to attend can come on in. You know what I'm saying?
I wish it was this. This is like I said when I got when I said I'm gonna get a pad and a pen because we gonna go ahead and we gonna take some notes today. This shit right here is so simple to go ahead and grasp, but for some reason the baton seems like it's never passed. Like it's really held on to very tight. Do you see that? Like do you see it in? Is there an understanding there for it? Does it make sense to you?
I never understood that. It just has to naturally happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like even with Too Short, like that's my OG. You feel me? That's my brother. That's my rapping partner. He's the godfather of this shit. You feel me? I grew up on his music. You know what I'm saying? I play my position. You play your position, eventually you get moved up. Shit got to happen naturally.
Close.
You know what I mean? Right now, I signed new talent. I got new talent, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got NEF the Pharaoh. You understand me? From the V.
What's happening?
You know what I'm talking about? So, hey, we got to let shit happen natural, but I believe in him, and I want to put my all into, his brand and everything he got going.
Yeah.
Because I think that he's a great talent, and he going to blow. He going up.
Absolutely, and that's a big cosign, man. Now, Nef the Pharaoh, you here in the VIP, and I talked to Superstar J, and I don't want to scare you right now. I don't want you to be worried. You're here with Big Unk E40 right here with us on VIP Saturdays. I'm gonna tell you how many listeners you have, and I want to make sure you speak clearly into that microphone when you describe who you are. It's 29 million listeners on this platform called Shade 45, Sirius XM.
Hello.
I want you to go ahead and explain who you are to the people.
I am Nef the Pharaoh, you feel me, out of Vallejo, California. I ain't even gonna say what side because I'm gonna rip the whole V. And when I'm out of California or out of anywhere else, I'm the Bay Area, but I'm the youngest dude coming from the Bay. I'm only 20 years old, you feel me?
Damn, you can't even get in the club.
Man, I can't even get in the club, but I still be rocking the club, man. I'm the hottest dude out of Cali right now, period. And I just want the world to hear what I got in store, man. And when they hear they gonna feel it. They gonna feel it like Braille for real.
Can you tell the people that what brought you out to because you flicking your collar and saying I'm the hottest motherfucker in Cali. So what record does the people know that some of your fans like that put you on the map?
That Big Time, and y'all don't got that.
I got it, but I want you to tell these people.
That Big Time went crazy, and that record really was. It was really like. It wasn't even rehearsed. It was a joke. You feel me? It was the beat came on. I just started doing that little 2-step Manny Fresh be doing. My favorite group is the Big Timers, and that's all I thought. That's all I thought was like old school Cash Money Big Timing. So if I see Manny Fresh and Birdman standing next to each other today, I'ma pass out. So
I can connect that. They're my folks. It might not be at the same time, but I'm what I'm saying. If I see Manny Fresh, he gonna show you love.
I'm gonna crop the picture and make it seem like I met him.
If I see Birdman, it's gonna be the same thing because we all grew up in this game together. And I got nothing but the most respect and love for them. You know what I'm saying? Indubitably, but
indubitably.
Yeah, hello.
Now, how did you? Nef, I'm curious. How did you go ahead and you get up with E40? How did that happen?
Through mutual people and friends and family. I had talked to him at the beginning of my year, shot him some stuff. He just wanted to see my work ethic and see that I was serious about my career, and I proved myself.
Showed and proved.
Proved myself. I've been rapping since I was 4 years old. So
you've been rapping what?
Since I was 4 years old. I'm 20 now, so it take time.
Yeah,
it take time.
No overnight
like
success over
wine
here.
Take time. So everything take time. Everything,
I see what you did there too.
Everything, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Earl Stevens selection.
You feel me? Real spill.
I want to ask you now. We're gonna take it back 10 years from now. What's the difference with the game now from 10 years ago that you see?
I feel like
social media, right?
Social media is a big part. If you can't work that Instagram, that Snapchat.
Now, hold on.
You said Snapchat, Jay.
Hold on, youngster. I said 10 years from now. If you 20, you was 10 years old. I gotta ask the this now. What's the difference?
I was still mobbing 10 years ago, boy. I jumped off the porch at 9. What you mean?
Shit.
I was mobbing.
Hey, he a rare breed. That's why I rock with him. And I ain't just talking about the bike club. Shout out to the rare breed bike club.
No, I apologize, Nef. I know you think you was 10.
I jumped off the fucking porch at 9.
Nigga, I was a straight 45 at 8. So.
Some people be more advanced than others. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is like he a laced in. He got an old soul. Mm-hmm. He know a lot. He know his hip hop history and everything. You see, he's screaming Big Timers.
Yeah,
he only 20. You understand me? So just imagine, Big Timers. I know Baby and them was had. I met him in 1996.
Yes, that was
a promo run.
Yeah. Long,
you know what I'm saying?
More than 10 years, right there.
Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, just to make a long story short and a short story long, he respects the history of hip hop overall. That's what I like about the young man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? He hungry, he humble, he ready to go. You feel me? And so that's what I like about it. And he's talented, man. That's the main thing. Talent and being a humble dude and ready to work for yours out there. You know, he's active on social media. He's out there. We walking down the street in New York. You know what I mean? He like, yeah, we out here in New York. You know what I mean? He's Snapchatting and the whole woo wop. You feel me? He's doing all the things that you're supposed to do because you got to help me help you. Mm-hmm. You know, it ain't like a lot of these rappers say, man, look, I'm signed to these dudes, but they ain't doing nothing do something for yourself,
you
punk.
Yourself.
You feel me? Do something for yourself, punk. You know what I mean? That's how
motherfuckers act like, I'm signing E40. He gotta just introduce me to everybody.
Come on,
flip
man.
That magic level or something.
It don't go that way.
Help me help you. That's all I'm saying.
If that was the case, I'd call E40 and tell him, hey, write all my raps.
Yeah.
Come on.
He rapped too fast though. I can't even be doing.
You probably can duplicate my.
Yeah,
you can duplicate this.
I can duplicate.
That's what talent is.
Though.
That's what.
Now, do you embrace?
And you do know that.
You gonna do it for your impersonation?
Man, I can do it real good. I can do the 40
reality
impersonation, man. They don't even really know.
They connect so much.
Everybody think they can duplicate E40 style and shit, his little personality and shit.
I don't see it, man.
I think the Chinese E40 can do it.
The fact that he talking in the third person, that's some G shit right there, man. I don't even
that
know
nigga always do that. He always do that.
And they just totally took us out of the interviews, just started talking to each other.
Yeah.
So E40, I want to ask you, like you said, the social media. You know, like 20 years, we can say 20 years back with you, like it was way harder to get your record now that you could just say, yo, you know what, I did something in the bathroom, I recorded it, I want people to feel it. You didn't have that back then. Do you feel it's easier now? Do you tell the youngsters like, yo, man, it's easy, man.
You motherfuckers is not you, not you, and not me. But you motherfuckers is spoiled right now, man. Y'all have no idea about the shit we used to have to go through in the beginning of my rap career, man. Motherfuckers think I come out of nowhere, my nigga. I've been doing this shit for many moons, 27 years with music on the show.
Man.
Not trying to boast or nothing, but I'm telling you some real shit, and I'm still here to scream about it. Thank God for everything. My wife, my family, everything. But look, let's get back to this thing, man. Look, man, we used to send packages out manually. You feel me? Manually, not no push of a button. We didn't have the computers and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? We did it independently. We'd do a thing called a one sheet. What that one sheet has is anything that we, like it had a bio, like everything that everybody that we perform with, you know what I mean? From Kwame, y'all remember Kwame?
Yeah.
We had him on our thing. Wow. Kwame, we was happy to perform, you know, to be opening up for Kwame. If you look at our shit, it'll say they opened up for Kwame. You know what I'm talking about? Things of that matter, because you gotta remember this is 1988. You feel me? When we came out. So we got one sheets and shit, right? So the one sheet, you send that one sheet out and it show everybody that you understand, talk about how, you know, your whole lifestyle, you know what I'm talking about, what you about, the whole thing. And then it got a barcode. You send it out with a cassette at that time. Mm-hmm. We send it out to Nebraska. We send it out to Kansas City. We send it out to Oklahoma. We send it out to Atlanta. We send it out to Texas. Everywhere.
Mailing bill's crazy right now. Tell them the price right now.
Come on, man. For real. And I think what was it called? Shit, man. But it was UPS, but it was called Pitney Bowes.
Pitney Bowes.
Come on, man. I know what I'm saying, man.
Go ahead and put that label on there.
There you go, pimping. I fuck with you, bruh. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So we had to send that shit out manually, and it was called one sheet. So that was like really what they call now like a alert or something, letting people know, hey, this is the new shit. But we'll send 5 cassettes to each store, all these independent stores, and say, here, this is yours. You can have this. Just play it and and give it to some of the dudes that got the slap in their trunk. When I say slap, I'm talking about the throb. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hella knock in their trunk of the car, and some reputable individuals. You know what I mean? And that's what the stores would do, because we was dealing with mostly mom and pop stores at the time.
What the hell happened to mom and pop stores?
They're distinct. It's only a few standing.
Yes.
Shout out to Rasputin's and Dimples.
Shout out to Rasputin.
You feel me? And many more, but I'm just saying.
What was that record store that used to be Rasputin's. By Cavallo's?
In the V?
Yep.
Ah, shit.
Where's Rasputin? It's over by Cal Berkeley? Where was that?
Rasputin's, it's like no, it's more than one Rasputin. It's like 5 or 6 Rasputins. You feel me? But what I'm basically trying to say is that that would be our outlet to the soil. The soil, they would order from Rasputins and say, okay, bam. Not Rasputins, but the Rasputins of the world. They're called City Hall Records. City Hall Records was a one-stop City Hall Records, music people in the Bay Area, which was the main hub. So when people scream that shit about they independent, we was the real independent. Because nowadays when they say they independent, they got major distribution. We didn't have major distribution.
You were the distribution.
We was the distribution, but we was with a one stop. So we would make it where my Uncle St. Charles, he had did records in the 70s. So we learned together in this shit. He had some records, and it wasn't rap. It was real soul music, like, you know what I mean, Barry White type shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So anyway, so I always told him when I was a youngster, I said, I want to do a record. I want to do some music, because I was in the band from 4th grade to 12th grade. Wow. He used to always say, you understand me? Well, when you're ready, let's go. You know what I'm saying? He had our back like a spinal cord.
Had our back.
You know what I'm saying? We learned in this thing together. And so that was his strategy. He had a book this thick, not no computer, all the information in it, with hella mom and pop stores.
That shit was like gold.
It was like gold. He held on to that.
Ghetto Bible.
You know what I mean? In real life, the Ghetto Bible. And so I'm gonna be honest with you. So City Hall Records, so one time, this is a story I gotta tell y'all. Shout out to Walter. Shout out to Walter and Robin, because we broke bread. We made a lot of money together. But I want to say this. One day, St. Charles called them, and he said, man, just be cool, don't say nothing. Because we didn't believe him. We couldn't believe what they had said about us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, he said, just be quiet, just listen if you don't believe me, because we was on him. Me and Be Legit, on the phone. He's like, hey, St. Charles said, what was the feedback on that that album? We sent them. It wasn't even an album. It was an EP. It was Left Side. We had the Vogue tire on the front cover, some money and whatnot, and some Zeniths, and they was like, it's just that one guy, his voice is too squeaky. He rapped too fast, and the other dude, he rapped like he reading. And just me and Be Legit listening.
Be Legit?
Yeah, we listening to this shit, my nigga. You feel me? Just imagine how hurtful that was to us. This at the beginning of our career, right?
Yeah.
My nigga, that made us go even zanier, right? But it was the same album that they just wasn't gamed up like that.
Yeah.
Right? This wasn't MVP, Most Valuable Players. When our first album, this was 1988. This was after that. This was Left Side, The Click. You know what I mean?
People, we're talking. This is 1988. People,
yeah.
Get on your Google.
This is The Click.
Get on your Google shit.
We even talking about his 90s
that
era.
That nigga 40 got history, boy.
This is The Click. You know what I'm saying? So we changed our name from MVP, Most Valuable Players, to The Click, because we one big family. We was the first ever rappers that ever said anything about a clique. You feel me? Ever in life, period. Right? Fuck all regions, everything. I'm talking about ever in life. We was the clique. We the original clique.
Ever in life.
In life.
You
Fuck
feel me?
all regions.
Because we one family. So anyway, we months later, so we go out there, we sending it to, you understand me, all these stores and whatnot. So all soils and all the real niggas and everybody's having their Gouda, they related to our music because we spitting that real shit, right?
That real shit.
The real shit that everybody can relate to. Man, he called us, Walter called, hey, St. Charles. Hey, man, that group, you know what I'm talking about, The Click? He didn't want to say the ones who say he rapped too fast, or, you know what I'm saying? And the other one,
sound like you read
it. Yeah. He didn't want to say, he just say, we got, people want to buy it. People want it. We got a hella calls in. And you know what I'm saying? So he says, let's put in a PO, put a PO in, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna invoice you understand me? And let's make that unfold. And that's how the history was made. You feel me?
Key.
So we was already selling it out of the trunk of our cars and whatnot, but this was the bigger paychecks. You feel me?
Yes, that was definitely a big paycheck right there.
And it all unfolded independently and organically. And I'm glad we didn't get no Gouda from no motherfucking D-boy, no motherfucking corporate executive, nobody. It was all us. We don't owe a nigga nothing. You feel me?
That's right.
Not a motherfucking dollar.
Good shit, man. Now, being that we're talking about that, because we come across a whole lot of artists right now that talk about the independent game. Like, everybody wants to be in that independent game. How do you feel about it right now? Are you still for that? Are you for maybe them going ahead and signing with the major? What's your view on that right now? Because it seems to be the in thing to do, right? They get that EP out. Let me be independent. I'm gonna throw this song out real quick.
Man, it ain't that easy. It ain't easy as they think.
Tell them, I'm trying to tell these
It wasn't easy back when we was doing it, but it is easier. You smell
the process is a little easier. I agree.
But when you connect it like a router and you already got your own hustle, you already doing it. You know what I'm saying? You got the attention of somebody that's already established. You on their radar. You feel me? It make it much easier. You feel me? And you out there promoting yourself. You know what I mean? Like Young Nef. He made me pay attention to him. And he from fucking Magazine Street, the same soil I'm from.
Works that internet, boy. That's one thing I do.
You feel me? That's what it's about, bruh.
They don't understand. I always tell Rick that we get a couple of artists and they get a little buzz and they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna throw an EP out now, just to make it work. And I'm like, what did you work out?
Y'all know how many mixtapes I got out?
Tell them Nef that I fuck with mixtapes.
I got like 9 or 10 mixtapes out. Probably ain't nobody ever heard of them. But now, if you search Nef the Pharaoh on Google, I bet you all them things pop up and everybody be on the old school. But it's everything happened for a reason though. So
Well, Nef, let's get into a record from you. Let's you name the record. Let's get into a record.
Right now, we finna slap the most slapping slap right now. You feel me? Big timing. Written by myself. And just, you know what I mean? Slap it.
Bitch, I'm big timing. Bitch, I'm big timing.
Bitch, I'm big timing.
That shit goes zany.
Yeah.
Now the book, I know you put out some books, man.
I never did it.
You never did?
I walk down the street and I just and they'd be like, I got your book. No, you don't, family member. You don't. I never put it out. I never put my dictionary book out. I've spoke on it for many moons, but I never put it out.
Why not?
Yeah, what's the hold up, man? Because everybody want it.
I don't even know. I don't even know what the fucking hold up is.
I think you should get on that, bro.
It's too much knowledge, or the check got to be bigger.
Oh man, I ain't tripping on the Gouda. I'm just I think it's
you should do a book signing / wine signing.
Wine tasting, yeah.
Don't do that, boy. You gonna kill him.
Zany.
But yo, the reason why we're asking is because recently there was like a big hip hop figure, and he went out and put out a book, and that book was matched up to different experiences that he had. I'm not going to go ahead and sell any more books for him, but he had a book that was out there, matched the lines up to the experience and stuff. I think in your case, along with the dictionary and all the verbiage that you got, like this is something that people been waiting for. Like Jay said, there's been people who want this book. They want to hear the words of E40.
And say I understand everything Unc says. You know what I mean? I gotta, I'm kind of slow a little bit. So
they need to make a E40 movie and let me play him when he was young. I'm gonna get.
Because I was all the checks.
Because I wasn't skinny. Nah, he telling some real shit. Because I wasn't always a heavy set African. You know what I'm saying? I gained my weight. You understand me?
Baller tummy.
The baller tummy. Having money. You gain weight. Man.
Young Buddha.
You feel me? Yeah, but I was a fly skinny nigga when I was younger. You understand me? With a perm and everything, but the perm wasn't no peanut ass perm. It was player. You feel me?
Yeah.
Finger waves and all that shit. You understand me? Old curls and all that shit. You feel me? Real player, California shit.
Definitely Cali style, man.
Hello.
Definitely Cali.
He said the finger waves.
Yeah,
definitely
man.
Cali.
Real
It's
player
still
shit,
some
man.
cats running around in the Bay with that,
Come
man.
on, man.
Yo, man, let me tell you something. The time I was out there in Oakland, Superstar J, the number one thing I wanted to do when I got back to New York was find a scraper in the right paint color. The right fucking paint color. I'm like, yo, they don't got this purple with the motherfucking sparkles in it. I don't want it.
With the whistling tips.
Definitely.
You gotta have the whistling tips. You gotta have the whistling tips
with the
on it.
speakers in the grill.
That motherfucker go.
Come on.
So I want to talk about the new music we got out. You know what I'm saying? Explain to the people, what you got out, and what people got to, invest in that soil.
Yeah, one of my newest songs, and the shit came out in December. The album, Sharp on All Four Corners.
Can you tell them how many albums is this right here?
I gotta count them. Want me to count them down?
It gotta be in
shit.
Double
It's gonna
digits.
be nerve wracking if I do that. Cause I can't count just my albums. I gotta count. I can count my albums. It'll probably be at least 22 and up.
Wow.
Just yours.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with the click.
And the collabs, I probably get it
and
easily into the 30s, close
album,
to 40s.
Right. Nah, I'll say about total. Probably about 26 albums, 28, something like that. If I add them all up with the click and then my album too, you feel me? But they all real albums, you know what I'm saying? They all have, you can, with the barcode, the whole woo-wop on them.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I've been in it for many moons, and the grit don't quit.
So December we put that album out. So the music you talking about now?
Right now, I don't know if I got a few things I want to do. I want to do Poverty and Prosperity, which is a heartfelt album with like 11 songs just by itself. One, I've been releasing multiple albums.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know if I want to do Sharp on All Four Corners 3 and 4, which is 2 albums, right? And I don't know if I want to do the E40 Be Legit, E40 and Be Legit. You understand me? Respect and Recognition album. I don't know how I'm gonna do them all. Yeah. I don't know what order I'm gonna release them all. You feel me? But in the meantime, in between time, the song that's going up right now that has its own legs.
Yeah.
That I've released is Choices Yup.
Choices Yup.
Yes. Yup.
Yep.
Nope. Yep.
Choices Yup.
So the shit's zany right now, and you know, and that's one of the songs that I feel is very original. It's game in every verse. I'm spitting something that, you know, that even people that really never got into E40 fuck with that record.
You know a record that I was like you went off was the Big Sean record.
Thank you.
Yeah, that shit was
you know what I mean? Like
boy.
it can't. I'm not gonna lie.
You did your shit on that one.
That came out of nowhere. I said, "What the? Oh shit! I just went crazy on here."
That nigga.
When Big Sean hit you for this, did you was like, "Yo, I gotta come with some shit"?
You know what he said to me? Because I had called him that day just checking in. I don't know what it was, because I'm always staying in contact with those who fuck with me, right? So
That's
I just
his fault.
called.
Yep.
And he said, "Unc, it's funny you called, because I want to send you this record." He said, "Unc, it's crazy. Mustard produced it." I said, "Okay."
Send that.
He said,
I don't
he
give
said,
a
but
fuck.
he impressed the issue. He said, "Unc, I need you to go. I need you to go crazy. I need you to spit some of the coldest shit ever."
Mm-hmm.
He applied pressure. So I got with him about 2 weeks later, sent it to him. We sat on that record. First of all, he loved it when he got it. But when he got it, hey, zany. You know what I'm talking about? One of them ones. We knew it. And I was like, so I called him every month. When you gonna release that thing? Like, I got another one with Ty Dolla $ign that's a winner too, right now. And I'm like, when you gonna release that thing? He said, it's gonna be the official woo-wop. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was waiting. So I just wait. I just kick back.
Yo, hits,
and let
man.
it all unfold. You feel me?
Well, that motherfucker unfolded good, man. I know you gotta go. I know Greg got one more question for the big homie about some things, man.
Nah, man, I just want to go ahead and say congratulations. I mean, for one thing, it's rare that you get a chance to be in this business this long.
Thank you.
And you know that more than anybody. I'm just saying that as an accolade and saluting you. But yo, to see what's going on here with young Nef right here, the Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm excited to see what's coming out.
And
Feel
man,
me?
I'm gonna tell you,
I'm
you
gonna
don't look over 28 right now.
Not
so
at all.
Thank you.
Not at all.
I'm not trying to
Not
gas
at all.
anything. You
In
know
fact,
what I mean?
after we finish with the wine and the music, we could go ahead and bottle that shit up for $59.95 and really get money. How about that? Huh?
Man, yo, man, thanks for coming out, man. We just did the whole E40 Nef hour, man, on VIP DJ Self VIP Saturdays, man. And before you go, man, we're gonna go behind the scenes and get like a couple of drops. He can't leave without that.
Nah, we can't.
Let's
We
do
might
it.
need a couple dubs, man. In fact, I told you I got my notebook and my pen. I'm ready, baby.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.